the work is done. Yeah. Till the work is done. Hey! We've been mistreated, pushed down in the mud, so we swing at each other, draw our own blood. They sell us that story till we play their part, but a lie can't live in a wide awake heart. Turn back to the one on high. Call ya, let the drop on ride. Oh yeah, oh scattered nation, cry out from the earth. We are more than what they priced us. They can't measure out our worth. Gather all your pieces, yeah. Lift your voice as one, not just to look good, but to do good till the work is done. Hey, 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 hey. Have each other's backs every step, every day, in the home, on the job, in the street, when we pray. Every wound, every tear, every sign and fear, we will bandage, we will build till the way gets clear. Hey, oh scattered nation, hey, cry out from the earth. We are more than what they priced us. Hey, they can't measure out our worth. Gather all your pieces, hey. Lift your voice as one, not just to look good, but to do good till the work is done. Hey! Hey!
All right. All right. I'm back. Oh, scattered nation. And my name is Yam Suph ArriYah. And this is the Real Talk for Real People Study Program, a program designed to eradicate falsehoods by way of studying the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and study who his chosen people are, along with who the enemies of the Most High are, because for all intents and purposes, they still are the enemies of the Most High, along with the people that he chose. He chose his chosen people. But not only I, my lovely Isha, a daughter of Zion, the administrator of the show, who lends her voice into the ethos by way of her comments and a commentary, simply says, a hand that rocks the cradle, hand that helps formulate the minds of our youth, because it starts from our youth. Praise the Most High. And along with this daughter of Zion, another daughter of Zion, Sister Elder Thais, who unfortunately is not with us today because of her study. Also, along with that, those daughters of Zion, their male counterparts, Brother Cottrell and I. Brother Cottrell is our friend, our brother, your brother, and your elder, an elder on the council of the nation, along with Yam Suph ArriYah and others. We are here today to offer you your instructions by way of the Most High. As elders, as all elders are required, connected with Yah in this nation. The onus does not lie on the son, our sister, elder sister Thais. This onus and responsibility lies on all the daughters of Zion, along with our children alike. Also, the responsibilities of eldership is not left upon Brother Cottrell. It is the moral duty and obligation of all the elders connected with Yah to stand into the gaps by way of instructing the nation in some shape, form, or fashion, beginning in your homes and extending outwards to some extent shaped from the passion. But before I introduce my lovely Isha, simply in Hebrew, my wife, Nasanya, and my dear friend, Brother Cartry, I'm compelled, my heart has compelled me to make some simple remarks, contemporary remarks. A sister in Holly Spring, Mississippi, was attacked several days ago by some dogs. This dear sister passed away today from her injuries. Now, it's been reported that these animals are still living. But here's the thing. You can expect this in this universal captivity. That's why your complacency should go away. Because they mistreat, abuse, and dominate, and sometimes kill us. Along with that, they treat us tacky, trashy, and terroristic. Sometimes all three components together, given a set of circumstances. So get out of your lethargy mind and your complacency and stop trying to be like your captors and trying to eradicate yourself from their influences. Yes, they have many laws, they're malleable, their laws, just like clay. They can mold it and fold it to what benefits them as far as their laws are concerned. As far as they're rich and powerful, and certainly those who are universal white race supremacists. They're quite malleable, their laws. But when it comes to us, simple justice for this dear sister in Holly Spring, Arkansas, 30-something years old, left 3 children with the animals. And who will be responsible? The owners of those animals should be responsible for that woman's life, that family, and the support that woman would have given for her children. They should be compensated, but don't expect it. Why? Because you're a scattered nation and they ain't got no love for you. So you need to start loving yourself and each other and anything that remotely looks like you and gather yourself together. Praise Yah. That's what it looks like. A component of gathering oneself together. Because by means of gathering oneself together, they could do things for that woman's family. They could financially support that family. They can emotionally and mentally support that family. But when we were not gathered together, we have the manpower scattered about, but we don't have the formation, which is gathered together, and the finances they could bring forth to look after one another in these dire situations. O nation undesired, stop being scattered about and stop being scattered mind, and learn to do what Yah has informed you to do. Gather yourselves together. Praise Yah. And bless the sister and bless her families. So without further ado, let me introduce my lovely Isha Nasanya. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you so much, Yam Suph. Shalom, shalom, family. All praises to the Holy One of Israel. I'm excited to be back. I'm blessed to be back. I'm so happy that we made it back. Brother Cottrell made it back. Today
Praise
is
Yah.
family night. Tonight is family night. I just want to say, I'm just blessed in all aspects. Every day that I participate in this learning these studies, I learned so much more. No matter how much I've went over these books with you guys, it's just more and more and more enlightening and learning and understanding. And I'm just blessed in that to understand uh, what we what you guys are teaching and what we're learning. And I just want to thank you guys for that. Thank the Most High for that, and just thank you. All praises.
Praise and thank you, Nasanya, beloved. Brother Cottrell and I, if I can speak for him, we're humbly honored for your appreciation and the work that we put in for the Most High in the nation. Thank you very much. Brother Cottrell, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you, Brother Yam Suph. And most I bless you as well. Our sister Nasanya, our sister Thais, and our whole nation, giving him thanks and praise for his loving kindness and tender mercies towards us, and for the opportunity to even share his word with the world, with our family, with our people. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Thank you, my friend. Fellow students, here's how the procedures of the studies will go forth tonight. I will be studying the book of ArriYah, whom you call by the Greco-Roman name, English, French, Portuguese, Dutch, Spanish, so on and so forth. Genesis, chapter 15, Yah's contract, covenant with Abram. Brother Cottrell be concluding the studies tonight in the book of Yeshayahu. You might be unfamiliar with this actual name for this brother, his Hebrew name. You may be much more familiar with the Greco-Roman / English, Dutch, Portuguese, French, Spanish, so on and so forth. Isaiah, chapter 14. Praise Yah. So let us get started, shall we? Turn to ArriYah, chapter 15. Yah's contract with Abram. After these things, the word of Yah came to Abram in a vision, saying, do not be afraid. That's some good advice. And it should apply to all of us. Do not be afraid, Abram. Why? I am your shield, and your exceedingly great reward, because of his trust in the Most High, and his compliance, his codification, and his walking in the Most High. Praise the Most High. And Abram said, Yah Elohim, what will you give me, seeing I go childless? I don't have any heir. Of my house is Eliezer, his servant, of Damascus. That's my heir. He's been working with, but he's not from that's not my biological child. Then Abram said, look, speaking to Yah, you've given me no offspring. Indeed, one born in my house is my heir. Now, Eliezer at this juncture is my heir. He's not my offspring, but he's my heir. But you hadn't given me anyone born in my house as my heir. And behold, the word of Yah came to him, saying, Yah responded, this one should not be your heir. Your servant won't be your heir. Don't worry about it. But one who will come from your own body shall be your heir. Then he brought him outside. He brought him outside and said, Yah, look now toward the heavens in this vision and count the stars. If you're able to number them, count them. Look up, all of them, count them if you're able to. And he said to him, so you can't count those stars, right? In a sense. So shall your descendants be. You won't be able to count. And he believed in Yah, Abram. He believed what Yah said. He trusted in Yah, as we all should be doing. He accounted to him, it was accounted to it, Abram, for righteousness because he believed and trusted in them. He walked in that contract, that codification. It's counted to him for righteousness. Then Yah said to him, I am Yah who brought you out of Ur of the Chaldeans. I'm that Yah to give you this land to inherit it. And Abram responded and said, Yah Elohim, how shall I know that I will inherit it? So Yah said to him, bring me a 3-year-old heifer, a 3-year-old female goat, a 3-year-old ram, a turtle dove, and a young pigeon. Then he brought all these to him, Abram did, Yah. And he cut them into two down the middle and placed each piece opposite the other. But he did not cut the birds in two. And when the vultures came down on the carcasses, Abram drove it. And why would you ask that? Why would it put this mention? Because Abram was cognizant of his sacrifice and protective of it. Because Yah told him to do it. And Abram was designed, as we all are designed, to do it the right way, in which he did it the right way. And he wanted to protect the way that it was told for him to do it. So he protected from those vultures, unlike we in time past didn't protect Yah's temple from vultures in the temple and out. Now, when the sun was coming down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram. And behold, horror and great darkness fell upon him. What he was seeing, what he was witnessing in that deep sleep. Then Yah said to Abram, I want you to know something. Know certainly that your descendants will be strangers in a land, not a strange land. Because this land is not a strange land. Abram had been to this land, in a land that they were somewhat familiar with. That is not theirs, not Canaan, and would serve them, which, truth be told, this occurred. When our nation went to Mizraim by way of Joseph, and at the beginning we were treated quite fairly. Well, so.
Yam Suph?
But yes.
It's not talking about the time we spent in Mizraim. It's time we spent in the transatlantic slave trade.
Okay, let's go back over it. Let's get a reclarification. So this captivity that the Most High is making known to Abram, because this captivity is far worse than the incident we had in Mizraim, which that wasn't a total captivity of 400 years, because we were there as guests. But the total amount of time there was about 430 years there. And 230 of those years has been notated that were actually the captivity in Mizraim, which we call Egypt. So I concur with Brother Cartier on that. We were there in Mizraim a total of 430 years. And 230 of those years were in physical captivity. And the other time we were there, well, wasn't quite that friendly, but it was the understanding. So a total amount of time, we were there for 430 years in Mizraim. You can go to Exodus chapter 12, verse 40 to get some verification upon it. Thank you, Brother Cargill. And he said, this strange land, this universal captivity, that is not theirs, and will serve them, which we did and we are. They will afflict them 400 years, which they did, which they are. Also the nation whom they serve, a universal nation, not simply confined to one landmass, but a universal conglomerate of nations that lays feet on the statue of Nebuchadnezzar, a loosely conglomerate of nations whom we serve in this universal captivity. Also the nation whom they serve would these nations, not so much as these Americas, but all nations that were in conspiracy to take away our names, our identities, to afflict us, to torment us, as they did with that woman with those dogs in Holly Spring, Arkansas. But it ain't over. Also, the nation whom they serve, I will judge after. Yah will judge them after. We will come out of this universal captivity with what? Just like in Mizraim. We should come out with great possession. We ain't gonna come out empty-handed. You ain't got to look for that 40 acre and a mule, because you ain't gonna be here to utilize it anyway. But you're gonna come out quite well standing with the Most High. Now, as for you, he's talking to Albert. You should go to your father in peace. You should go to our people. When we die, we go to our people in peace. We don't go to the grave per se. We go to, well, you may go to Sheol if you're on that wrong camp now. Don't get it twisted. But if you're in good standing with the Most High, you go to your people and rest in peace. And you shall be buried at a good age. But in the fourth generation, they shall return here. In the fourth generation, we shall return back to Israel, Canaan. For the iniquity of the Amorites in the fourth generation isn't over with. Okay? Not yet. It's 400 and some years. 400 and some years. But give it here, there. We're still in that fourth generation of this universal captivity. But we shall return there. For the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet complete. Y'all ain't done yet.
So
Don't worry about it. Yes, sir.
Just by that mere sentence right there, we shall return there. In Abraham's time, we had never been there. In the time of Jacob going into Egypt, the nation had never been to Canaan. So the fact that he says, then in the fourth generation, they will return, means that he's talking about this 400-year captivity.
Yes, sir. It verifies, my dear friend, exactly what you said. It verifies, supports that. Thank you, my brother. It came to pass when the sun went down and it was dark. Behold, there appeared a smoking oven and a burning torch that passed between those pieces. That sacrifice of Abram had put on that altar passed between those pieces. On the same day, Yah made a contract, a covenant with Abram, saying, to your descendants, which is us, I've given this land from a lot of land. Not that little sliver they got over there talking about that's Israel. That's not the actual landmass of Israel. From the river of Mizraim, the Nile, to the great river. The river's Euphrates. It goes all the way up there. The Canaanites, the Kenites, the Kenizzites, the Commodites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Rephaims, the big giants, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Gashites, and the Jezebites. A whole lot of landmass. So that's why it's imperative, student, that you study the Most High and take your studies from the Most High elders. You don't take your studies by way of the Greco-Romans, the Nicene Council, the Roman Catholic Church, and its derivatives. They're going to teach you a whole lot of poppycock, as my Isha was saying. Like Malcolm X said, you didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. So don't take your studies from them. Take your studies from the elders of the nation. Case in point, Brother Cottrell and I, and many, many more. And you will be vastly enlightened, and you will have greater insight, and you won't be confused about anything. As a matter of fact, that very light, which is wisdom and understanding, come to your aid. Just like my dear friend, Brother Cottrell, came to mind. Iron sharpens iron, my brothers and sisters. Iron sharpens iron. That is the only way it's designed. Praise God. So I was talking about Esau yesterday, I believe. I said, Esau, we're producing some lovely music, but we don't have a short time. I said, when I started this thing off, and praised by the Most High, in 2013, these studies, I used to do an intermission by way of songs. And I said, I'm going to start doing intermissions by way of songs that we have produced for our nation to encourage and motivate our nation. And I'm going to take the opportunity, because it's family night tonight, to do just that. We're going to have a beginning song of encouragement and motivation, a middle song of encouragement and motivation, intermission time, and a closing song of motivation connected with the Most High. So without further ado, I'm going to ask Nasani, does she have any comments or commentary with what I studied?
Thank you, Yam Suph. Nah, to be honest with you, Lord have mercy. Nah. It just made a lot of insight to me of the land that he assigned to us, to Abram's offspring. That I did make note of that. And I also made note of the 400 years.
Yes, ma'am.
All that is just it's like Brother Elder Cottrell said, gems. Total lots of gems dropped here. It's I don't have any comments now. Thank you.
Thank you, beloved. Praise God. Brother Cottrell, dear friend, any comments on the commentaries? Hit your mic, my friend.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
What are the two rivers that he mentioned that are our borders?
Euphrates and the Nile.
And the Nile. Yeah.
And where's the Nile?
The Nile is the Mizraim.
So Mizraim couldn't have been that strange land that he was talking about, right? Because it's part of the promise.
No, sir.
So from the Nile to the Euphrates, and we see that the Israelis are trying to take those borders as we speak by war, not by way of Yah, but by way of war. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Thank you for that clarification. And thank you, my friend. Praise the Most High. Let's enjoy a new song and take your time. Get your cup of coffee. Get you some orange juice. Go over your studies. And Brother Cottrell will be right back to conclude the studies for the night. Praise Yah.
On my faded view, grateful for the songs my mama taught me, but something fresh is breaking through. I'm gonna sing a new song to ya from this field and open heart. Ain't no knock on the old hallelujah. They the ones that got me this far. I'm gonna sing a new song from the place you brought me through. Praise Yah. Praises blur the line or two. Every trial carved another melody. Every scar a different truth. Yeah. I'm gonna sing a new song to ya from this healed and open heart. Ain't no knock on the old hallelujahs. They're the ones that got me this far. I'm gonna sing a new song to ya from the place you brought me through. Praise ya, praise ya. This mercy feels brand new. Same name, same power, same story, but today's got its own tune. Oh, yeah. Yesterday's choir still singing. I just add my verse to you. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna sing a new song to ya from this healed and open heart. Ain't no knock on the old hallelujahs. They the ones that got me this far. I'm gonna sing a new song to ya from the place you brought me through. Praise ya, praise ya. This mercy feels brand new. Yeah. Praise ya, praise ya. My song belongs to you.
Praise Yah. Praise Yah. Ain't no knock on the old hallelujah. Praise King David and his many songs and praises to the Yah. Well, creating new songs is not counterproductive in these contemporary times. As we all should be creating and praising God and creating new songs of praise to the Most High. Praise Yah. Students, as promised, my dear friend and brother Catriel will be concluding the studies tonight in the book of Yeshayahu, chapter 14, Mercy on Yaqub, meaning this nation. Praise Yah. Brother Catriel, may the Most High bless you, friend. You have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Yam. May the Most High bless you as well, and our people, and our whole nation. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
In the book of Yeshayahu, chapter 14, it's a continuation of the destruction of Babylon. And while Babylon is being destroyed, Yah will have mercy on Jacob. Chapter 14, verse 1, it goes on to say, for Yah will have mercy on Yaakov and will still choose Yisrael after all that we've done and settle them in their own land. That's what the Most High just told Abraham, which Yam Suph just read, that we will return to our own land. The strangers will be joined with them. We know people love us, want to be with us, imitate us, copy us. When we go, they're going to want to go too. And they will cling to the house of Yaakov. And we know that. Then people will take them and bring them to their place. Just like they brought us over here in them slave ships, they're going to take us back. And the house of Israel will possess them for servants and maids in the land of Yah. Not for slaves, but for servants and for maids. We're not going to treat them like they treated us. They will take them captives, whose captives they were, and rule over their oppressors. Imagine that. That's the day that universal white racism fears the most, when we're in charge.
And certainly, my dear friend, if I may intrude for a moment, not talking about the Mizrahims, because we didn't take them into captivity like that. So it's talking about this last captivity, universal white race supremacists.
Talking about Babylon, not Mizraim. It says the fall of the king of Babylon. Who's the king of Babylon? Do you know? We're going to find out. It shall come to pass In the day, Yah gives you rest from your sorrow. I'm sorry. And from your fear and the hard bondage in which you are made to serve. That you will take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how the oppressor has ceased. What a day that's going to be. The golden city ceased. Yah has broken the staff of the wicked, and he's exposing them now. I guess he's about to break them. The scepter of the rulers. He who struck the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he who ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted, and no one hinders. The whole earth is at rest and quiet. They break forth into singing. Indeed, the cypress trees rejoice over you, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since you were cut down, no woodsman has come up against us. And we know that the European powers cut down trees, cut down forests. They just don't give a damn. But these trees have a voice too. It says, hell from beneath is excited about you to meet you at your coming. It stirs up the dead for you, all the chief ones of the earth. It has raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. What does it mean here? It means their souls are being stirred up in Sheol. They're not quite dead, as we would think that when someone dies, that they just vanish and go somewhere, and that's the end of them. No, that soul goes somewhere. And in Sheol, these kings are stirred up. Imagine that. They all shall speak and say to you, King of Babylon, have you also become as weak as we? Have you become like us? Your pomp is brought down to Sheol, and the sound of your stringed instruments, the maggot is spread under you, and worms cover you. How are you fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? That's the king of Babylon. Did y'all know that?
If you didn't know, now you know.
And he's going to be turned like into a mortal man, where maggots and worms cover him in Sheol. And the people
Here's
that's in
that source of
Sheol,
power where my dear friend is seen in universal white race supremacy. Their source of power is a fallen angel, Lucifer.
it goes on to say, how are you cut down to the ground? You who weaken the nations. Who's responsible for what the nations are doing now? Okay. For you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven again. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Elohim. I will also sit on the mount of the congregation on the farther side of the north. This is why Lucifer is compelling these people to go into outer space to build these rockets to go to the moon, to Mars, because he's trying to get back. But y'all got him locked down. He ain't going nowhere. He says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. I think not. Yet, you shall be brought down to Sheol. Before you even touch heaven again, you going down to Sheol, to the lowest depths of the pit. People think that he's there now, that he rules it. No, he don't rule Sheol. Who rules Sheol? Do y'all know who rules Sheol? Yah rules Sheol.
Yeah, that's been said. Look like the Most High to me. Yeah.
Lucifer does not rule Sheol as the concept in Christianity. Or you're gonna meet the devil when you go to hell. No, the devil gonna be in hell. Lucifer is gonna be in hell, suffering that punishment. That's
yes,
what he's
brother
gonna.
God. Yes, my dear friend, they will meet him, not the way they think they will meet him.
Yes. Those who see you will gaze at you and consider you, saying, is this the man who made the earth to tremble, who shook kingdoms, who made the whole world as a wilderness and destroyed its cities, who did not open the house of his prisoners? That's what's going on now, right? He's destroying
In
the earth,
prison.
got people locked up. and making the world as a wilderness with his war. War here, war there, war everywhere. And the kingdoms are shook up, aren't they?
They certainly are.
All the kings of the nations, all of them, sleep in glory, everyone in his own house. But you are cast out of your grave like an abominable branch, like the garment of those who are slain, thrust through with the sword, who go down to the stone of the pit. Like a corpse trodden underfoot, you will not be joined with them in burial, because you have destroyed your land and slain your people. The brood of evildoers shall never be named. Prepare slaughter for his children. Oh, you didn't know Lucifer had children? Because of the iniquity of their fathers, lest they rise up and possess the land and fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, says Yah of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and offspring and posterity, says Yah. I will also make it a possession for the porcupine and marshes of muddy water. I will sweep it with the broom of destruction, says Yah of hosts. Yah of hosts has sworn, saying, surely, as I have thought, so it shall come to pass. And as I have proposed, so it shall stand, that I will break the Assyrian in my land, which he did, and on my mountains tread him underfoot, which he did. Why? Because the Assyrians put their hands on Yisrael. That's why there's no Assyrians running around on planet Earth anymore. Then his yoke shall be removed from them, which it was, and his burden removed from their shoulders. That's part of the Babylon Empire, the Assyrians. Piece by piece, Yah removes their oppression and captivity and breaks them and destroys them. We're in the last phase of it, the Greco-Roman. And what's to come for them is the same thing that happened to the Assyrians and the Babylonians and the Medes and the Persians. This is the purpose that's purposed against the whole earth. And this is the hand that is stretched out over all the nations. Whose hand is stretched out over all the nations?
Yah hand is.
For Yah of hosts has purpose, and who will annul it? His hand is stretched out, and who will turn it back? Can the nations turn Yah's hand back?
No one.
This is the burden which came in the year that King Ahaz died. Do not rejoice, all you of Philistia, because the rod that struck you is broken. For out of the serpent's root shall come forth a viper, and its offspring will be a fiery flying serpent. The firstborn of the poor will feed, and the needy will lie down in safety. I will kill your roots with famine, and it will slay your remnant. Wail, O gate, cry, O city. All you of Philistia are dissolved, for smoke will come from the north, and no one will be alone in his appointed times. What will they answer the messenger of the nation? That Yah has founded Zion, and the poor of his people shall take refuge in it. Not the rich of our people, because they caught up in Babylon. They don't know Yah. They're materialistic minded, and they have no spirituality. Poor people tend to be spiritual because they need Yah's help. And Yah is closer to the poor than he is to the rich who have no regard for him. So our poor in spirit, poor in materialistic things of the world, we're taking refuge in Yah. Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
Praise Yah. I want you, fellow students, to do me a favor. Go back and restudy this chapter with that framework in mind about universal white race supremacy. Its days are numbered, and the ruler of it, the one that compels it, motivates, and directs it, it is not simply one nation as indicated by that statue King Nebuchadnezzar saw. It's a loosely conglomerate of nations glued together by mud. That's why they fight one another. Then they get right back in the fight to keep you down. So understand the concept. If you understand the concept, you can understand the outcome. You have to have the right format to understand the right outcome. If you study this falsely, you have a false outcome. But if you study this correctly, you will have a right understanding and outcome. Lit by the light, which is wisdom and understanding. There again lies the importance and the due diligence of your studies of the Most High. Not brought to you by your enemies, but by your elders. Praise the Most High. Thank you, Brother Country. Lasagna, any comments on the commentary?
No, sir. I wrote notes. No. Mhm.
Thank you, beloved.
Yes, sir.
Any additional comments on the commentary?
For
Brother
me, Yam
Cottrell?
Suph. Oh, I'm sorry.
Not you, beloved. Brother Cottrell. Thank you, Lasagna.
No, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Fellow students, that concludes our study for tonight. But it doesn't conclude our studying, and it shouldn't conclude your studying either. It shouldn't stop until all of our caskets drop and we're gathered into Auburn's bosom. But be that as it may, Lasagna, my beloved Isha, the administrator of this show, a daughter of Zion, has done her due diligence, moral obligation, as all daughters of Zion should be doing to some extent, shape, form, or fashion. Simply said, hand the rocks to cradles and lending their voices to the ethos by way of their comments and their commentaries, starting in their homes and extending out. Lasagna has met her responsibility. But the onus does not lie on her. The responsibility lies at every feet of every daughter of Zion. Praise the Most High. Brother Cottrell and I, as our male counterparts, her elders, we've done our due diligence and moral obligation as such, as all elders should be doing, connected with Yah, to some extent, shape, form, or fashion, beginning in their homes and extending outward. Brother Cottrell and I have met them all. But the onus does not lie at the feet of Brother Cottrell and I alone. That responsibility is responsibility of all the nation connected, all the nation of elders, not some of them. You cannot abdicate your position. You must activate your position. You must stand into the gaps. You must instruct the nation. That is your moral obligation. And it cannot be abdicated. And that onus does not lie on the son, your brother Kaiser and I. It lies at every feet of every Israelite. We are a nation. We're not a camp. We're not a group. We're not a tribe. We're tribes. And we're certainly not a church. We're more obligated, duty bound to do no less in this regard, which is to love Yah with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength, and our brothers and sisters as I said. I know, fellow students, that many of you have been falsely miseducated, along with all of us. You've been misinformed. You have been sold disinformation by way of the Roman Catholics, by way of its derivative churches, the Greco-Romans, the Nicene Council. They falsely told you that Yah is like some old man sitting on the throne with early onset dementia and Alzheimer's, drooling at the mouth. He don't know what time it is nor which way it's up. You've been greatly deceived. Yah is the creator. Yah created this universe by way of his word, meaning that is not this universe still existing? And certainly his word is existing. His word is forever. Yah doesn't need any addition nor attraction brought to you by way of our enemies, the enemies of the Most High. What Yah needs from you, each of you, Israelites, and strangers alike, to humble yourselves, to heed the instructions of the Most High, to meditate on the instructions of the Most High, to cling to the instructions of the Most High, to trust in the instructions of the Most High, and allow those instructions to be your pathway led by the light which is wisdom. That's all Yah needs from you, to comply. Simply say, the word of Yah is not dead. The word of Yah doesn't need anything and anyone. It works for you if you utilize it. It works for you if you apply it. It works for you if you trust it. It works for you if you test it. Simply said, the word of Yah works for you simply if you work it. Praise Yah and bless his holy name. Now I will ask my dear friend and fellow elder, Brother Cartier, to say shalom and good nights. I will ask my lovely Isha Nasanya to say hers and close it out for the night. Praise Yah. Brother Cartier, you have the mic.
He may have been kicked off, Yam Suph.
Yeah, it looked like he got kicked. Well, unfortunately, fellow students, Brother Cartier got kicked off. But my lovely Isha will make us shaloms and good nights, and I will close us out for the night. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Shalom and good night. Fam, have a great weekend. Be safe.
Praise Yah. Fellow students, shalom and good night. May the Most High bless you with humility, wisdom, and understanding. May he teach you to love him with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and your brothers and sisters as yourselves. Praise Yah, shalom, and good night.
Your brother and your sister up. They've been carrying too much dust. Teach them not to argue all night. Teach them not to fuss and fight. Sometimes that anger turns to steel. Sometimes that madness starts to kill. We ain't new to this. We've been bruised by it. And stop the cycle, put some truth in it. Oh yeah, we are a nation. Praise Yah. Hey, hands to the sky, hearts on fire. Sign flag, we are a nation. Praise Yah. Hey, we are a nation. Praise Yah. Oh, we are a nation. Praise Yah. Hey, uncle on the corner with his head hung low. Hey. Cousin in the county say he lost his hope. Hey. Mama in the kitchen with the unpaid bills. Hey. Kids in the backyard learning how to heal. We ain't new to this, but we grew with it. Grew with that poison, we grew with it. Turn from the screen, turn from the lie. Turn to the one who hears your cry. Hey, we are a nation. Praise Yah. Hey, hands to the sky, hearts on fire. Ooh, seek Yah, cry out to we ain't to the sand. Call his name a little faster. Feel that mercy, take your hand. We ain't new to this, but be true in it. Walk that word, put your shoes in it. Seek Yah, cry out to Yah. One nation standing in